Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Ancient Asset Healing Tarot. I haven't got my usual setup today, so things might look a little different with the layout of the cards. But hopefully you can see the cards okay. I will show you them in just a moment. We're going to be looking at what messages you need to hear right now from your spirit team. It's a pick a card reading, so there's 3 cards to choose from. Each one of these cards has another card underneath it with just one word written on. And I have these gorgeous crystal elephants as well to help you choose. So for my first pile, I'm going to do this one. Let's have a look. Let's see if you can see that okay. There we go. And this is St. John's Wort. And it's number 2 and it says Radiance. I'm not going to show you the cards underneath until we actually do your reading. Then we have this gorgeous red and green elephant. I think it's a bloodstone. Bloodstone, I think it's all about kind of blood health and heart. And he's just gorgeous. For the second pile, we have reishi, the mushrooms. I think I've said that right. I'm not very good with names. And it's number 27 with retreat. So that's for your second pile, and you have a pink card underneath with this gorgeous pink quartz elephant, which again is all to do with the heart, romance, love, sometimes it can mean. It's a gorgeous elephant, one of the first ones I bought. And then for pile 3, we have, and I can never say this properly, echinacea. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not too sure. They're all herbs anyway, so, and it's number 30 with destiny. And you have a yellow card underneath and this black, I'm not sure if it's tourmaline or one of the other black stones, and I can't think what they call it at the moment, but usually black crystals usually signify protection. So that is that one. Okay. So you can choose more than one pile. Try to go with your intuition. If you're struggling with your intuition, sometimes I find just closing your eyes for a few seconds and then see where your eyes are drawn when you open them. So today is about what messages do you need to hear from your spirit team. Please just take what resonates. This is a collective reading, it's not a personal reading, so not every single message will resonate. So don't try to make something fit, because these messages will really just kind of back up what you intuitively know anyway. So I will see you in your pile. Hi, my pile ones, welcome back. So if you chose the number 2 St. John's Wort card, and I think it says Radiance. It does, yep. This is your pile. I love it. There's lots of colours going on there, isn't there? Lots of detail. I'm going to read from the book for this in just a moment. I know that St John's wort is traditionally used for mild depression and things like that, to kind of lift the mood. So we'll see what the rest of your cards have to say. And you've got this bloodstone elephant. So I'm just hearing kind of blood clearing, blood cleansing. So we'll have a look at the cards in just a moment. If you're interested, I am using these herbal astrology cards. Really nice. I've not used them very much yet, so I'm still kind of getting to grips with all the different herbs because there are a lot of them in that pack. Okay, so let's see then. You chose the orange card along with your St John's card and your elephant, and we have fertility. Okay, so I was getting, I don't know if you can see, there's a lady here. I'm hoping she's got no clothes on, so if I do that, I'm hoping you'll be able to see her on my camera. My lighting isn't great. Like I say, I'm not in my usual setup today, so the lighting and everything will be a little bit different. But there's a lady there who she kind of reminds me of excuse me, the Empress, who we know is all about fertility and creation. So this doesn't necessarily have to mean fertility for falling pregnant, although it could do. Like I say, it's going to be different for everybody who's watching this reading. I tend to use the word fertility as in kind of creation, kind of birthing something new in your life. But please just take it as it resonates, and just be mindful that I am not a doctor. I am just a spiritualist giving spiritual guidance and advice. Okay, so okay, yeah, I'm definitely getting I'm getting Empress vibes off her. I'm also getting angel wings, so I feel like you've got some guardian angels looking over you at the moment. Burning bridges, I'm hearing, so it might be that you have recently burned some bridges or needing to burn some bridges. Yeah, you're running away from something here, or you're having a new kind of lease of life. Maybe your health's not been that great. Maybe you've been feeling quite tired as of late, quite weary. I know I have, but it looks like you're going to get this new lease of life, and you're going to have a lot more energy. Okay, a lot more energy actually, which is really good. So hi Pile One, welcome back. Sorry about that, my phone started ringing. I don't know if you've watched many of my videos, but for some reason either my phone goes or the door goes, so I always seem to get some interruptions, but I am determined to get these messages out for you, regardless of how many interruptions we get. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, so like I say, you definitely, I'm hearing you're running away from something, but I'm not quite sure. I don't think that's in such a negative sense. I feel like I'm hearing you leaving some baggage behind. Okay, I'm hearing you're going to have some kind of set button, which is really interesting. I'm going to put the little elephant over that lady because she's got no clothes on. Sorry that these cards are upside down. I wasn't able to do it the other way around today. But I will show you all of the cards. So we're going to start off with the tarot cards, and these are the Secrets of Tarot. My son bought me these for my birthday recently. Right, so I've already pre-shuffled. So let's have a look then. Let's see what cards we get for my pile. Wands. What messages want to come out for my pile? Wands. Okay, so we have Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Lots of yellow there. You've got lots of yellow in your herb card as well, and you've got the sun there. So I'm definitely feeling kind of solar plexus vibes, which is you've got your, oh gosh, I'm finding it difficult to speak. So some of you might be having some kind of communication problems. That's usually what comes through for me when I'm stumbling on my words. Yeah, there might be some issues with communication. Okay. What else have we got? Yeah, so there's lots of flowers here. So you've got red flowers and you've got yellow flowers that could be significant. You've got another rabbit here. So I'm definitely, yeah, this is fertility, even without that card that says fertility, is showing up really strongly on your cards. I mean, rabbits for me, especially in the springtime, always kind of signify kind of fertility and new life. But I've just heard a new lease of life. So I feel like you're going to be getting a new lease of life. Okay, let's see what else we get then. I feel like whatever faulty foundations you've had, things that haven't been serving you, things that have not been right for you, are literally going to be falling away. Yeah, and I do see you getting this kind of glow up. And I feel like you're going to be finding a new sense of stability. Okay. So what does pile one's spirit team want to say to them? And we've got a King of Swords. Okay. So we have a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Swords. So this could be you and another person. I feel like you might be dealing with or have dealt with somebody who can be a little bit cutthroat, I'm hearing. Can be a little bit, I'm hearing the word stern. Yeah, stern. Let me just pop those cards there. I know you can't see them very well. I do apologise. I will try my best to make sure you can kind of see them in some kind of fashion. Okay. Okay. Okay, right, and so my pile ones then, what messages do we have? What do the spirit guides want to say to you? And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you are... Right, so it's going to be different for everybody, but I feel like you are walking away from a person, whether it's a partner, a friend, or a boss, a manager. Okay. Yeah, I definitely see you turning your back on either something or someone. And Spirit is saying that they are really supporting you. You've definitely got angels looking over you at this time. And your spirit guides are saying not to worry, because things are going to work out really well. You're going to feel so much happier in yourself. I do feel like if some of you are wanting to fall pregnant, that's definitely an option here. Something, yeah. I feel like you're also going to get a message that makes you feel really happy. Okay, so you're going to get a message of some kind, whether it's a telephone call, a letter, a text message, that's going to make you feel really happy. Because I think at the moment, or recently, you've felt like there's been some kind of lack. You've not been totally satisfied with things recently, or in the recent past, or it could be right now. But things are going to change quite quickly here. And they're going to change really quickly for the better. Yeah, I see that happening really quickly. Okay. Okay. Well, we've got another king here. There might be another person coming in. Okay. Okay. Right. I'm seeing the number 4. The number 4 might be relevant. Now we do have the number 2 in the St. John's Wort, but I'm also seeing the number 4, and the number 4 is all about stability. And if that's what you're after, then that is definitely coming in for you. So I'm seeing that new things are going to be starting up for you. So this could be a relationship, it could be something creative that you've been wanting to put your energy into, like a project, or a business, or a person. So this is obviously going to be different for everybody. Okay. Well, let's see what else we've got. So what do my... feeling this one. Ace of Swords. Yeah, sorry. Keep forgetting to show you. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah. So what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing is through all the blood and sweat, it's going to be worth it. because you are going to have a fresh start here. And there's going to be some information, some news that's going to come in that's going to give you clarity on a situation. Yeah, okay, I'm still not getting anything else at the moment. Your message seems to be pretty straightforward at the moment. You are definitely leaving something behind. I know I did say about burning bridges, and you are definitely making a quick exit from something. But you are getting a glow up here, and you are protected. You've got your guardian angels surrounding you, helping you at this time. You have felt like you haven't had enough, or it could be that you felt like you haven't been enough, I've just heard. But that is, you're literally going to have like a 180-degree turn on that, because you are cutting things out of your life that just don't serve you anymore, that just don't deserve to be there anymore. And yeah, I feel like you're going to be quite ruthless in that, actually. But then you're going to come through to a much brighter and better something that's more stable, and something that you're going to be able to grow and develop. I'm just hearing something you can put your heart into. If you have been wanting a baby, that is definitely in the cards as well, if that's something that you've been looking to do. You are going to get some information and message coming through that's going to make you happy, and you are going to get clarity on something. So can I have another message, please, for my pile ones, please? Yeah, 8 of Cups. Yep. Look at that, look. You are walking away from everything that doesn't serve you. All right. How lovely is that? Yep. Yep, you're turning your back and you're walking away, because I'm hearing you've had enough. Okay, you've had enough. You're going to know that this is the right thing to do as well, okay? I'm just hearing now it's time, now is the time. You're getting clarity on a situation, and this is going to help you move in the right direction, I'm hearing. What am I guessing? Anything else? Yeah, you're going to get this new lease of life coming in. I feel where you've maybe felt a bit stagnant or a bit tired, you are definitely getting a new lease of life coming in, which is great. That's lovely. On the bottom of the deck, we have 2 of Pentacles. So it might be that you've had a decision to make, but I do feel like this clarity of mind that's coming in, this message that's coming in, is going to make you really happy, and it's just going to give you the information you need to take action on something. Like, say, you could be wanting to put energy into a new a new person. I'm hearing for very few of you, it could be rekindling something with somebody, or it could be a project, could be a business venture. It's going to be different for everybody, but you're going to have that you're going to have the information, but you're also going to have that energy to get the ball moving. Okay, so let's get my Wildwood Tarot, which is one that I use quite a lot. And I've just realised I didn't read you the St. John's Wort, so I'll do that at the end when I've done your cards. Okay. We've got 7 of Arrows here with insecurity. I feel like this was you either kind of in the recent past or in the past, or I feel like I feel for some of you, I feel like you're just coming out of this kind of phase. I feel like somebody or something made you feel insecure and weary and tired, but you are definitely coming out of that now. I'm going to put that there. Okay. Oh, we've got one here we've got 2 actually that's, do I need to take them? Yeah, I'm going to take them. So, we've got the 8 of Vessels with Rebirth, and I think I said that earlier, that you're definitely having some kind of glow up here, realisation, and yeah, you're just gonna feel a lot happier, a lot more fulfilled, a lot more abundant. And I don't just mean in money, it could be money, but I just feel like just abundant in life, just in life itself. Okay, I'm going to pop that there. I love that. Then we have 4 of Stones with protection. Okay, so I was getting the number 4 earlier. I love the number 4. It's a very kind of stable, secure, protective kind of number. Okay, and you are 100% protected, especially by your angels at this time. So you really don't have anything to worry about. I'm kind of getting the impression that things have been I'm hearing a little scary. You've been unsure about things. You might have lacked confidence in yourself. Yeah, and that's changing. You are literally finding your inner, what's the word I'm looking for, Spirit? So inner vitality, and you're going to realise just how excuse me, just how strong, how attractive you are. And I don't just mean on the outside, I mean on the inside as well, but also very much so on the outside. I'm seeing, and you're literally going to find this new sense of confidence from within, and your guardian angels are trying to make this happen for you. Your spirit team are trying to make this happen for you at the moment. So if you are in this state at the moment, just know that you're going to come out of it really quickly. Okay, but I do feel for most of you this is a past energy, like a recent past. So let's have a look. Do we have anything else for my pile ones, please? Ooh. Okay. We have, Ace of Bows. I wouldn't expect anything less. This is a new spark of life. Absolutely. I think this just sums up your reading and what things, are going to be happening for you. You are going to be getting this new spark of life. You're going to be definitely be feeling more radiant. And that's really, really lovely. On the back of the card, yes, look at this. Oh, I love this. I love this. So we have the Ten of Cups in the traditional tarot, but this is the Ten of Vessels, and it says happiness. And look at all of that overflowing, all that abundance. And look at this, look, you are definitely setting yourself free from something, okay? So this reminds me of the Empress. It's the number 3, and it's all about creativity. So I do feel for a lot of you, this could be a new venture of yours, a new passion, something that you are creating. It could be creating a life, but obviously it's not going to be that for all of you. So you're setting yourself free from this, and this is you coming out of hiding and really showing the world what you're made of, and that is absolutely wonderful. So yeah, this is going to be fast moving energy, this. Yeah, I do feel like there's a purification of yourself that's coming. I feel like you are definitely shedding an old skin that you've just outgrown, which is great. So I've still got some cards to do. We've got your animal cards, and we've got the Avalon Magic cards. But before we do, I'm being called to have a look at your St. John's wort, okay? So these are the key words. We have joy, warmth, resilience, happiness, understanding, manifestation, spiritual power, and protection. In the guidance, it says the Midsummer Goddess celebrates the multifaceted elements of life in a state of joyous abundance, reminding us that the wellspring of true wealth and healing is within. St. John's wort is here to remind you to cultivate practices deep within yourself to experience this enlightening truth. Avoidance and distraction from this great knowing are unconscious habits that build up and manifest as scarcity, fear, and low moods that inhibit you from walking your truth. St. John wort grants us the spiritual courage of fire needed to navigate the death of the old self. And we have the fire here with the spark of life. Yes, definitely, you are definitely getting a new spark of life here. And I do feel like now, whether it's been you or somebody else that's been trying to hide your light, but I feel like you're no longer going to be doing that. You are going to be shining, and I'm hearing it is definitely your time to shine right now. So let's get an animal spirit for you then. Whoops, a daisy, nearly dropped them all there. Right, okay. No, I'm not going to take that. Come on, let's just let me just okay. We have the dragon. This is one of my favourite cards. You might be born in the year of the dragon. Dragons might mean something to you. You might have a dragon spirit. I know I do. And it says, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shape shift at will. Mastery is your destiny, and rise with dignity. So yeah, I do feel like your kind of light has been like dampened down. is the words that they're giving me. But it's definitely time to come out of, they're just showing me like a little cave. It's definitely time to come out of that cave and shine your light in this world, because I think your light's very powerful. I think it's very bright, and I feel like your light might have been too bright for some people, and for people who aren't kind of so much in tune with the true self, that light can be blinding, if you know what I mean, kind of metaphorically speaking. It's too much for them they don't know how to handle it. And the only way they can handle it is to kind of keep you, they're giving me just kind of locked inside a box, but I don't mean that in the physical sense. I just mean that kind of metaphorically, where people might have put you down or tried to hide you away. Okay, so but that's coming to an end, thankfully. So that's really lovely. So I will get you a card from the Avalon Magic, and I do love these cards. Let's have a look. Can I have a card for my pile ones? Okay, and we have this card. She always reminds me of a warrior, but she also reminds me of a crow. And whenever I think of a crow, I always think of like messengers. So again, it's kind of giving me that vibe that you are going to get some kind of knowledge, some kind of wisdom coming in that's going to help you along your path. And it says, spend time reclaiming your balance. There you will find peace. Okay, I do love that. That's gorgeous. I'm going to leave that like that. And I'm going to get another one for you as well. I do feel like you're going to have the confidence and the strength now to kind of stand your ground in things. I think where you've perhaps been too, not maybe scared, but maybe lack the confidence to maybe be more outspoken or be more creative, or maybe even show your creations to others. I feel like you're going to have the confidence now to be able to do that. And we have, it always reminds me of like a prince here. But let's see what it says. Okay, yeah. So you are in alignment with your soul's longings. Make a move now. Yeah, so you are being pushed along here. If there's, like I say, if there's been stagnant energy, or if you've been too afraid to kind of make that first step, things are going to change quite quickly and things are going to start moving really quickly for you. So I don't think I'm getting anything else. I hope that was helpful for you. If so, please leave a thumbs up for me. That's great. Or you can always message me. I always love to read my messages. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, my pile twos. Welcome back. If you chose this gorgeous pink quartz elephant and the pink card, we'll have a look at that in a moment, and this card, then this is your pile. I just love how all the colours, all the pinks and kind of lilacs are absolutely gorgeous here. I'm definitely getting kind of self-love vibes. So the numbers I am seeing are 40, 24, 27, the number 2 and the number 4. So those numbers might be relevant to you. So it says retreat, and I am getting that you are going to a spa, or you're planning on doing like a spa day. I'm also getting you need to look after your heart. So these are the messages that are that you need to hear from your spirit guides. If any of you smoke, you're being urged to stop smoking, and you need to take some rest. So just take this as it resonates, but I am definitely getting heart health here, and the need to rest, maybe have, like I say, maybe have a spa day. So I'm going to put that there. I'll read from the book for that in a moment. Let's see what this says. Heart, yes. So it could be that you've had some health problems with your heart. It could be that you're getting over a broken heart, or it could be that you're healing your heart chakra, or it could be that you're just connecting more to your heart. Okay, connecting more to, I'm hearing your true self, rather than trying to think logically all the time. I do feel like this group might be quite spiritual. I was feeling that in group 1 as well, but I suppose, you know, you're probably all quite spiritual if you're here. So I'm going to just pop that there. I know this isn't how I usually look. I'm not usually upside down, but I haven't got my usual setup today. So that's what I'm seeing straight away. It could also be that mushrooms might have health benefits, and you'll need to Google that because there's so many different ones. You've got lion's mane. Oh gosh, is it? Actually, I can't even think of what they're called now. There's that many of them. I know lion's mane is one of the main ones. So just maybe do a bit of research on mushrooms. I know you can get wonderful mushroom coffees now that might contribute to your heart health. So yeah, there might be some healing going on here, whether it's to do with your health, it could be to do with, I'm hearing the mind and the body. So, okay, lovely, okay. It's a positive start though, it's a nice feeling, it's very nice feeling. So let's take a look at your tarot. I have already pre-shuffled these, so okay, my pile 2s then. What messages need to come through for my pile 2s, please, today? Okay. Right. We have 21 with the World card. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just seeing that you are coming into a lucky period. If you felt a bit down on your luck recently or at the moment, that's about to change. That's about to change massively, actually. You've got new opportunities coming in. There could be overseas travel on the cards for you. I mean, I'm literally hearing the world is your oyster. But yeah, it's I'm hearing new beginnings, okay? New beginnings for somebody here. New opportunities. So let's see What else we've got? Yeah, I do feel like you've maybe felt like you've not had much luck. Could be not much luck with money. Could be not much luck in relationships. But your luck is about to change. So let's have a look. Some of you might have felt a bit lonely. That's going to change. Right, oh, I've got two here. Yeah. So we've got Six of Pentacles. If you hear the noise, it's just my dog. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. This is all about balance and sharing. So you're going to have enough. I'm hearing you're going to have enough to go around. It may be that money has been a bit tight. I keep hearing the word barren, and we do have the four of Pentacles, which is where you can sometimes be a bit insecure around money, like you want to hold on to things. But I do see definitely financial improvements coming your way here. If things have felt out of balance in your life, things are going to be much more balanced now. Things are going to feel a lot more balanced. And then we have the Strength card. Yeah, I do feel like you're going to feel much stronger in yourself. I feel like you've had some repeating cycles. This could be around relationships and money, but they are definitely coming to an end now. Got two lions here. It looks like the same lion actually, and all this yellow. So yeah, so luck is coming in. I don't like to use the word luck, but good things are definitely coming in for you. You're coming out of this. It almost looks like a hermit mode, or like the Four of Swords. I wouldn't be surprised if the Four of Swords came out actually. But there's definitely some kind of self-love that's going on here. Looking after your health, looking after your heart, looking after your money. Okay, so money situation is definitely going to improve, and that might give you what you need to be able to do the things that you want, like travel. You might have a business opportunity in mind that you want to invest in, and your spirit guides are saying that the resources for that are going to come in, which is lovely. Yeah, okay. I'm hearing you've had to be strong quite recently. You've had to kind of hold it together. Yeah, Hermit, we've got the Hermit there. So I do feel like you've been feeling lonely. I feel like you've needed some time on your own to rest, and to kind of, I'm hearing work things out. So I think it's that connection. You're making that connection. You're not just so much in your head, but you're connecting to your heart chakra, and you're connecting to what it is you really want, and having the strength to go after what it is that you really want. yeah, the light's going to go back on, and I'm hearing you're going to come out of your shell. You're coming out of your shell, okay? And then we have this very stoic Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it looks like there is an offer coming in for you. There's an offer coming in. I need a couple more cards. So where you've felt lonely, you might have felt a little bit depressed, you are going to feel much happier. Your money situation is definitely going to ease up. I feel like you are coming out of hibernation now. Now then, you could be getting a new job offer, or an offer of a raise of some kind, or a promotion, and you're going to be really happy about this. Let me just get a couple more cards. I want to take that one. Temperance. Yeah. So you've had to I can't even speak. You've had to be really patient here. You've been waiting for something to come in. I think money has possibly been quite tight. But Spirit's saying that you're going to be able to, if you do want to go and have a spa day, or if you feel like you need some pampering, you're going to have the means to do that shortly. So you just need a little bit more patience. Now this offer that comes in, it's not coming in quickly. So Spirit is asking you just to be a little bit more patient. Just hang fire, because it's on its way to you. It's probably not coming as quick as you want it to, and you probably feel like it's never going to come in. But it is. All right, Spirit is saying it is. You just need to trust. All right. What have we got here? Ace of Swords. Yeah. This also came up in pile 1. So if you were drawn to pile 1, there might be a message there for you. So yeah, I'm just seeing frustration here. I am seeing frustration. And I'm just feeling tired. Maybe you've not been able to see the way ahead. But if things have felt a bit foggy, or you've not been able to see a clear way ahead, that's going to lift. You're going to get clarity on something. And if you've not known which direction to go in, you're going to get a clarity on that coming in. So let's have, I'm getting this feeling of like when things want to change, and things will change, especially to do with either your money or your health. Absolutely. So let me just get some more cards. I'm using the Woodland cards, which I use quite a lot. Let's have a look. Yeah, clearance. Sorry, I keep forgetting to show you what these cards are. Clearance, yep, something is being cleared away for you. If there's been any blockages somewhere, I mean, this could literally be blockages within the body, like the heart, that's being cleared for you. It could just be blockages metaphorically where you've not been able to see a way forward, and that's going to get cleared up for you as well. So that is lovely. Yeah, that's lovely. Oh, my pile twos then. Can we have, woo. Oh, yes. You're going to become very, we have the Archer here. You're going to become very focused on something here. You are going to get a new lease of life about something here, and you're going to be on point. I'm hearing you're going to be on point about something. Dogs might be relevant here, white dogs in particular, or just animals. You could have I'm hearing you could have horses as well. But that fogginess is definitely clearing up for you. You're definitely going to be able to see through any, I know I keep repeating the word fogginess, but I'm not sure what other, you're seeing your way through the smoke, okay? And you're going to be able to see things really clearly. And you're going to know which direction you need to go in. So can we have another card, please, for my pile twos? Okay. Yes, you've definitely felt a lack here, exploitation. I'm just hearing there hasn't been enough to go around. You've maybe been struggling to pay your bills, and just not being able, I keep getting that you're not being able to see a way forward, but this is changing for you, okay? Your spirit guides are paving the way for you. They are around you all the time, supporting you, even when you're feeling lonely. I know it's easy for me to say, but your spirit guides are around you, helping you at this time, okay? You can also ask them for help as well, because really, you know, your spirit team are not supposed to intervene until you actually give them permission. So it could be, you know, you need to ask for be quite specific in what you need, and they'll be able to help you get that, okay? It might not come in as quick as you want it to, it might not come in the way that you planned, but that help will come in, all right? We've got the Hermit again. I'm not going to take that one. Yeah. Yeah, so you're going to get news about something. You're going to get news. Some news is going to come in that's going to change how you feel. Yeah. Right, okay, one more. And then we have, yes, so that's the outcome. 10 of Vessels, okay, with happiness. You're going to have more than enough, okay? So, whatever this is, pile one also got this card as well. But whatever this is, whether this is health, this is money, whether it's relationships, friendships, you've got more than what you expected coming in anyway. So that's going to be really good. That's going to make you really happy. So I'm just, if I can ask Spirit how long, maybe 4 to 6 months. Definitely before the end of the year anyway. That's don't know how many months that is off the top of my head, but definitely before the end of the year this is going to turn around for you. Okay, so let me get your animal spirit. Oh. Right, okay, you've got 3 here. I'm going to take them because 2 have fallen, and then we've got one that turned over. So we've got elk. Okay. Nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Yeah, so I do feel like you've either been challenged or you kind of feel challenged at the moment. You might feel quite weary. But I do see you giving yourself that self-love. Spending time on your own, doing that kind of inner work, connecting with your heart chakra more, and just generally looking after yourself. Health-wise, I feel like you might be making some improvements there, which is really good. It's really beneficial, and you will feel the effects of that, but it's going to take longer than I think you were expecting. Money wise, yeah, I think you've struggled, but that's going to change. There is a new offer coming in. You are definitely getting an offer of some kind that is stable and secure, and is going to be more than what you expected. Okay, but it's just not coming in straight away. At least for most of you, it's not anyway. Speaking of patience, we have heron, and it says patience. Yes, so you are being asked to be patient. Okay. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. Yeah, I do feel like you need to do the inner work to find that balance. I think things might have been a little bit out of balance. Now we could be talking about your bank balance. We could be talking about your physical health. We could be talking about the balance kind of in relationships and friendships. Obviously, it's going to be different for all of you. But you need to connect to your heart and listen to what your heart is telling you, rather than your head. Okay, I'm hearing that you are strong, that you can do this, that you're going to get through this, and you're going to feel much better for it. You might already be in this kind of positive energy where you've got enough kind of coming in, whether that's enough time with friends, enough healthy foods to eat, enough money, all that is gonna come in if it hasn't already. But yeah, I keep getting drawn back to this retreat card. So I do feel like some of you might need to look at your diet, because that might be something that's affecting you at the moment. Maybe try some of the different types of mushrooms that you can get now. And I'm just hearing heart health. yes, giving up smoking is an obvious one, I suppose, but it is easier said than done. But yeah, heart health is definitely coming through here. And it could be physical heart health, or it could be kind of that connection between the heart and the mind, kind of your gut feeling, your intuition, and what is it that you're really truly feeling. Okay, and I think that's what Spirit is asking you to connect with, and we can only really do that when we spend time alone. And then we have, I love this card, we have Loon with intuitive. Now, whenever I see this card, I always think of Looney Tunes, the cartoons. So that phrase, Looney Tunes, might be relevant to somebody, or you might have watched those cartoons. I know I did as a child. And we've got intuition here. So if you've been worried about being on your own, I do see people coming in. I do see your kind of soul tribe coming in for you. So let me see what this says then. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognise that you are unique and that you are loved. Yeah, I think that you are being urged to just take some time out and just, like it says on the card, just spend it in solitude, because I do feel like you're going to be able to connect with yourself more. I think you just feel like you're going to be able to feel better about yourself and a lot more positive about the future as well. But I'm just hearing you need to trust in the process. If this is slow moving, you know, if you've applied for jobs, or if you're waiting for hospital appointments, or if you've just started a new healthy diet, you know, it doesn't the effects of that aren't going to happen overnight. They are going to take time. But what it will do is, because it's taken time, because it's building up, you're going to have a much stronger foundation there, if that makes sense. You know, when things come in quite quickly, things can tend to kind of come and go. We don't have that time to really take stock and reflect on things, okay? So use this time to just enjoy it. Just enjoy having, you know, kind of some alone time and just focusing on yourself, okay? So last couple of messages then for my group twos. Okay. So we have a black crow. Whenever I think of a black crow, I always think of something coming in. So I always think of these as messengers. But let's just see what it says. Cut away dense energy that holds you back from your goals. Trust in the process of divine timing. Yeah, didn't I say that? Trust in the process of divine timing. Yes. Just, you need to just trust. Ooh. Right, okay, this one's come flying out. Again, now I'm actually doing these readings on a different day. I'm wearing different clothes, and I have cleansed all my cards, but this did come out again in group one. So there may be some messages there. And she always reminds, this woman always reminds me of like a silent warrior who just gets on with things and doesn't kind of shout about it, if you know what I mean. But it says here, spend time reclaiming your balance. There you will find peace. So definitely doing that inner work and finding that balance within, between the heart and the mind, is really going to benefit you at this time. I'll tell you what I haven't done, and I did this in group one as well. I want to read you, just before we go, about the reishi. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let's have a look. Okay. So, some keywords are retreat, recovery, meditation, hibernation, spiritual contemplation, and replenishment of spirit. Yeah, that's what we've been saying all the way through, isn't it? And the guidance is pause, it's time for renewal. If you feel overwhelmed or mentally overloaded, it's time to retreat. Take the time to recuperate and recharge, and personal growth will follow. Overstimulation and indecision lead to a sense of weakness, imprisonment, and a feeling that you are evading death. Like bear hibernates or rest before you take on the next project or challenge. Many Native American tribes have called this space of inner contemplation the Dream Lodge, a place to witness death and see beyond the confines of the physical. On the confines of the physical reality by visiting the dream time. Create the space to be in silence and calm the inner chatter. Reflection is key to the path of self-mastery. Yeah, absolutely. I know I did mention about going inwards to do some reflection. Now, I think I said at the beginning that I felt like this was my spiritual group. And you may meditate already. If not, then I strongly recommend you do that because you will get guidance through that. But I also think nighttime, so your dreams as well could be quite important. They could be sending you messages through your dreams. So I know I tend to struggle to remember a lot of my dreams, but if you do, maybe writing them down could help, and you might be able to figure out, because a lot of the time in dreams it's very symbolic, but I think when you write it down and then you come back to it and you can see a bit of a pattern going on between your dreams, you might be able to see what it is they're trying to say to you. Okay, well, pile 2, that was your reading. I hope it resonated. Please give me a thumbs up if it did, and I will see you in another reading. Bye. Hi, my pile 3s. So if you chose this gorgeous black elephant, and this number 30 card, Echinacea and Destiny, and also this yellow card here, then this is your pile. Okay, straight away I'm getting expansion. Okay, so something is expanding here. Let's just have a look. Oh yeah, we're putting roots down. Something is growing. You've been nurturing something. You've been putting everything into something, and it is growing. Yeah, this is lovely. This is really lovely. I feel as well something might be coming back to life. So this could be a project, a business, your health, a relationship. I do feel like you're getting a boost of some kind here. Okay. The energy is quite strong, actually. The energy is quite strong. So let's see what this says. Knowledge. Yep, knowledge. They do say that knowledge is power. Okay. So it could be that you are learning about something. I don't know where to put him. I'll put him there. It could be that you're learning about something, or it could be that you come across some knowledge about something, and I'm almost getting like an I can't even say it, an aha moment. Like, yes, that's what we need to do. Yeah. So this knowledge is going to make a massive difference. Okay. So let me just Shuffle your cards then. For my pile threes, what messages need to come through? Oops, can't take all those, too many. So what messages are going to come through for my pile threes? Okay, I'm going to take this one. Nine of Swords, fears and frustrations, letting go of emotions. Okay, so this is maybe your current energy or your recent past energy. Okay, the Nine of Swords is a very heavy energy. So something has been weighing heavily on your mind. Okay, something has been weighing heavily on your mind. So it could be that we need to do some healing here, because echinacea is like a healing herb. It kind of heals, you know, like flu-like symptoms and things like that. It can protect the immune system. So we do have protection here with your black elephant. You are being protected, I'm hearing, at this time. Okay, it might not feel like you are, but you are, okay? And the clouds and the rain are going to lift, okay? I'm hearing we can't always have the sunshine, because then nothing would grow. So we needed the rain to make things grow, okay? This is where I'm getting this coming back to life kind of scenario from. Yeah, okay. Okay, I did say this was quite a strong energy, so put that there. Right. So for my pile threes, I knew this was wanting to come out. Temperance, we did have this in at pile two as well. If you were drawn to pile two, then please feel free to go back and watch that. Okay, so yeah, this is about having patience, isn't it? Through the tough times. And just know that you are being looked after. You might not feel like it, but you are. Your spirit guides are working behind the scenes here to help you through this. Okay. Okay. Okay, for my pile threes then. Right, okay, I'm going to take these two. So, oh, look at this. We have the sun. Okay, so things are going to be blooming. So after this period of perhaps stagnation, of I am kind of getting like a death and a rebirth kind of feeling. You perhaps letting go of certain types of emotions, certain types of behaviours, certain types of addictions. But this is like the happiest card for me in the deck. So whatever it is that you've been going through, whatever it is that you've been working on, you are going to be 100% successful here. Okay. You are heading towards much brighter times if you're not there already. Okay, you're not far off. You're not far off. Okay. So just hang in there a little bit longer. Then we have, yeah, the Ace of Wands here, new beginning. A very fruitful, what's another word? Very fruitful, I can't think of the word, but like blooming. I'm just getting all these flowers that kind of bloom in the spring, in the summer months as well. So what you think was dying is coming back to life, or has died. You're coming back to life is what they keep telling me. Okay, I'm gonna pop that there. It could be as well, now this is very specific for somebody, that if any of you are pregnant or wanting to get pregnant and have been worried about the pregnancy or the health of the baby or health of the pregnancy, then everything is going to turn out okay. You don't have to worry. We've got happy new beginnings here. Okay, yeah, happy new beginnings here, so that's lovely. Okay, sunflowers might be significant to some of you. I love sunflowers. They just remind me of the sun, actually. And there's loads of them in that card. Okay, so pile 3 then. Ooh, oops, I can't take all those. Right, okay, yeah. Your spirit guides wanting to knock that out of the way. That is going, that is leaving you, if it hasn't already. Okay. I keep being drawn to this knowledge card though. All 3 cards, actually, all 3 piles, sorry, have had something about knowledge or information. But I do see expansion here. This could be expansion within your family unit. It could be expansion in a business, in a project, an expansion of knowledge. So you could be learning. But you have been up in your head about this. You've been... I think maybe fear has been holding you back in certain areas of your life. But you're going to let this go, which is great. And your spirit team are really helping you with this. Okay, so 8 of Cups. Yep, you're walking away from everything that just doesn't serve you anymore. Okay, you're walking away from the fear, from the stress, from the unhappiness. Okay, we've got the Tower. Okay, so this is going to be happening quite quickly, I feel. You're making a decision on something really quickly here. Really quickly, but your guides are supporting you through this process. Okay, yeah, it's not. I'm hearing it's not going to hurt as much as you think. Okay, then we have the Devil. Right. Okay. So I know I did say you were up in your mind. You're letting it's your fears. I think your fears that are holding you back. Okay. And your spirit guides are helping you to overcome these fears. Yeah, you're making a decision here on something. Your spirit guides are helping you to be cut free from everything that's been holding you back. Okay, and this is destiny, they're saying. This is whatever happens, whatever's happening now, is happening as it should and when it should, is what they're telling me. Okay. And it might feel like you're being tested. But you are going to get through this, okay? You are going to get through this. I'm hearing the word win. I don't like that term. But I'm just hearing you are going to win in whatever sense that means to you. But you are going to be successful here. So you've got a bit of a painful kind of step, dare I say, to kind of go through. But once you're through the other side, everything's going to just kind of fall into place for you. And you're going to be much, much happier than you have been. All right. Let me get one more card. See if there's one more card that wants to come through. Yeah, if you've been wanting a child, I do see that happening. Can we have another card, please, for pile 3? For pile 3. But this is all about knowing in this pile. It's about knowing something. You're going to know something. I'm hearing new information or new knowledge. We've got 2 here. So we've got the Page of Wands, we've got the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands, okay? So this is a fresh new beginning. You're going to get your drive back for something that you want to do. You're going to plant new seeds. Metaphorically, you could be planting seeds in your garden. And you're going to know what it is that you really want, and you're going to stand firm in that. You're not going to be wavered in any way, and you're just going to be much more, you're going to feel much more confident, much stronger, much happier in yourself, okay? You might be wanting to do a bit of travel. It might be that you travel just to be on your own and to kind of clear out all the clutter that's going on in your head at the moment. So if you were thinking of, spending a few days away, then your spirit team are supporting you with this. Egypt might be significant here. Some of you might have connections to Egypt. You might be going to Egypt. But yeah, you're coming out of this, I feel like, a much stronger person. You want to start something new here. You want to work on something new here, okay? You want to plant those seeds. I feel like for some of you where you might have felt a bit barren, and 1717 on the clock there, where you felt a bit barren, I'm sure is 17 the hope card, the star card, sorry. I'm I'm not sure. Could be. I'm not very good at connecting the cards with the numbers. I can never remember which one's which. Yeah, if some of you have been barren and have been wanting to get pregnant, then that's going to be changing for you. So you're going to be getting some kind of knowledge or treatment or something that's going to help with that. You're also going to get, I'm just hearing new ideas coming in. So new ideas which will pave the way forward for you. And I do feel like this is just about you at the moment and your needs. Okay. Then we have, look at that. You're working on something. Yeah, you're going to be working on something. So these to me are like the seeds. You're working on something. You're kind of planting the seeds, and you are nourishing them, nurturing them, and doing what you have to do to see something grow. Okay. You're going to be very focused as well. Okay, so let me get some of the Wildwood Tarot. Yeah, I do see you putting all of your efforts. You might be learning a new skill, and you might be putting that skill to use. You might be making money from what you know, what you've learned. And your spirit team are supporting you with that. But you've definitely got protection here. You've definitely got protection here. There's much brighter times coming in for you, which is lovely. Okay, so can I have some cards? Ooh. Ah, look at that, healing. Yeah, you need to rest. Now this for me is a little bit like the Four of Swords. I know you've got the Nine of Swords there, but yeah, you need to rest and heal. Here we do have I did mention about the echinacea, which is a healing herb. Heal the mind, perhaps. But you are so protected. And the sun, I mean, you've got the sun in this card. You've got the sun, obviously the sun card. It looks like the sun is in the Temperance card, the Ace of Wands. So things are going to be much, much brighter for you. And I just keep hearing that word barren, where things might have felt barren, things are going to feel much more fruitful and fertile, I'm hearing. Okay? That's lovely. Yeah, okay. So, and I have another card. The Blasted Oak, which is a little bit like the Hanged Man and the Tower in the traditional. So we've got this twice. Yeah, so just know that if you feel like you're falling, that your spirit guides are going to catch you. Okay? Your spirit guides are going to catch you. Yeah. Whatever foundation you had wasn't a healthy one. And you're going to have, I think it's going to help you to see things differently. Okay? See things differently. But it's gonna, this is fast moving, this is fast moving energy. This is powerful, quite powerful energy here. Yeah. You might have had some, I know you've got fears that are holding you back, that there might be some really unhealthy habits, lifestyle habits, or like limiting beliefs. I'm trying to think of something else that's a habit that hasn't been serving you. Yeah, I feel like you've been burnt in some way. Now, this could be physically burnt, but I'm seeing this more of a metaphor where it's you've been burnt. And I'm hearing you didn't see it coming. It was very quick. But I'm hearing this fall had to happen or has to happen for you to get to the sun, okay? For you to get to that new beginning, that fresh new perspective on things, okay? So that's too many. For my pile threes, pile threes, can I have another card, please? Right, I'm going to take that one because it did turn over. Right, so we have the number 12 with the mirror, and I do feel like you are going to be having a rebirth here, okay? You need to rest. Rest and reflect, I'm hearing, okay? Maybe do some meditating, but you are going into calmer waters. You are definitely going into calmer waters here, okay? I also feel like you didn't like when you look in the mirror, you don't like what you see for some of you. And so your spirit team asking you to work on that. Maybe you feel like something was your fault when it wasn't. Can I have... But you are going to get through this. Okay? You're going to have a lovely, fresh, new beginning. You're going to feel a lot more confident. And yeah, look at that. So we've got Ace of Wands twice here. Is Ace of Bows Wands? We have Ace of Bows. Yes, it is. It is. So I think this turned up in pile 1, I think. Yeah, new lease of life here is coming in for you. Yeah, 100%. That's lovely. Ace of Bows, spark of life. Yeah, that's really, really, really nice there. So you're going to be doing, or you need to do if you haven't done it already, that healing work. Okay, you're going to. I'm hearing you're going to see the truth of the matter. Okay, you're going to see the truth of the matter. You want to realise something, or you're going to realise something wasn't true. And once that comes in, things are going to happen, develop quite quickly. And I do see you moving on. You're turning your back on everything that wasn't serving you, and you are heading towards success here. So I do see you working on something. This could be working on yourself, it could be working on a project, could be working on your health, but I do see you putting in the work and reaping the rewards of that. Okay. Things are going to be blooming. I'm hearing you're going to be blooming. Now again, that could be, it's another term for being pregnant, so that might resonate with somebody. But there's a lot of positive things coming in. So if things do feel really dark at the moment, and I feel like they are, just know that things are going to change quite quickly. Okay, you're going to know something. You're going to know something. All right. Okay. So for my piles 3s, can I just have a card? Spirit animal. Okay. Spirit animal, please, for my piles 3s. No. Let's have a look. We have Eagle and Mastery. Yes, I was getting the Mastery with the Eight of Pentacles there. Yep. And look how fierce this bird looks. It's like, I mean, these birds of prey are really quick. And they come in, they get the prey, and then they're gone. So that to me is this fast moving energy. And it's also, you're seeing something from either a high perspective, a different perspective. You're going to have that knowledge, that more of that expansive view of things. Okay, I mean, I'm getting expansion. So that could be your family, it could be your business, it could be your own body if you're pregnant. Definitely expansion here, and like an expansive view of things as well. So let's just have a look. Eagle and Mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Yeah, so wisdom and knowledge kind of go hand in hand here. So you may be very knowledgeable about something, and it may be that you need to share that knowledge. You need to let go of the past, which we have here with the Eight of Cups as well. And let go of those emotions that no longer serve you. Let go of those fears that were holding you back. Maybe do some meditating. It could be quite helpful for you at this time as well. That's lovely. I love that. It's like you're rising above it. I'm hearing you're rising above it. You're flying above it all. How lovely. Yeah, that's just gorgeous. So let me get you a last message, and then I will read from the Little Herb book about that particular herb that we have for you. Number 30 there, so that number 30, number 3 might be significant. Don't really, we've got a couple of, we've got 7s, what have we got here? A couple of 8s. There's no other numbers really that's standing out to me, apart from the 7. So it's kind of trusting the divine, okay, and connect with them as well. So let me get another couple of messages for you. Then I will read from the book. I'm going to get that one. I'm going to get that one. Okay, so what have we got first? We have, look at this. Look at this. Unicorn, just resting, just chilling, being out in nature. That could be significant. You might find solace being out in nature. You may find that really helps mentally as well as physically. But look how content they look. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. And it says, make peace with the wildness within you and all Mother Earth's creations. So you've got things that are blooming. I keep seeing lots of plants and flowers here that are kind of coming back to life. So all these seeds that you're planting, everything is going to be blooming for you. All your creations, they're just going to keep growing is what I'm hearing. Then we have, oh, this looks like a wise old man. So somebody who's very knowledgeable about things, very wise, okay? Let's see what this says. Your life lessons will be repeated until they are learned. Guidance is on the way. Yeah, so you may have been going through some karmic cycles that you felt were never ending, that just kept being repeated. And Spirit is saying that those cycles are there for a reason. You're meant to learn from them, okay? You need to break that cycle, and we've got that with the devil here. Once you break that cycle, you don't have to go through that anymore, okay? So you are being guided and supported through that at this time. We've got the Tower and the devil there. So yeah, something is getting cut away here. And it might be a little bit painful or uncomfortable at first, but you are going to reap the rewards after, and life is going to feel so much brighter and lighter, okay? Right, let me just finish off with your Echinacea card, and I still don't know if I'm saying that right. So, the keywords are Wheel of Change, Life Cycles, Destiny, Bigger Vision, Fortune and Faith. Yes, we were talking about that bigger vision, weren't we? So let's see what guidance it has. The snake eating its tail is the Wheel of Change, resembling the cycles of life and death. The sun and moon orbit and spin the wheel of change, representing our earthly domain. The echinacea sprouting in the centre represents evolutionary consciousness, unbound by the confines of destiny. Like the Wheel of Fortune, this card may signal a twist of fate. Yep, that's where we've got the Tower card coming in. A time when something in life shifts us and reorients us elsewhere. The echinacea has shown up in your cards today to remind you that the universe is always in motion and nothing is by accident. The key to see through the cycles of destiny is to remain centred and fluid, flowing with the course of life. The elusive judgments of good and bad only limits the vision of the great understanding. Step back and observe the great vision at play and be unbound by the passing influences. Yeah, we've been talking about this vision, this knowledge, this understanding, having a deeper understanding, having a kind of a bird's eye view, an expansive view, okay? But something is being cut away. Something is, yes, I just keep getting being cut away. Being sliced away, yeah, and it's going to happen quite quickly. It may cause you some stress for a short time, but trust me, trust in the divine that this is all happening for a reason and it is happening for your benefit, okay? Your spirit team love you, the universe loves you, and you have 100% got this, all right? My pals threes, that was lovely. Thank you for being with me here today. If any of that did resonate, please give me a thumbs up and I will see you in my next reading. Bye.